There is one Chinese startup who came up with a LLM model which is giving hard time to OpenAI and other prominent models in the market. There is a huge buzz going on in LinkedIn, YouTube, and all social media platforms that how this company is achieving this type of an outcome with very lesser investment. Data shows that they only invested $5.5 million to achieve this feat, where OpenAI invested nearly $1 billion there. In this video, we'll not go to all those nitty-gritty and everything. We'll see that how this tool works, how can you access it, because end of the day, it's another utility in our arsenal. But there are some other things we also need to know, considering it's a Chinese product, so we may need to be a bit vigilant on our privacy and what are the data we are sharing on that platform. But before we discuss all those things, let me show you how can you use this tool, and let's see with some of the example that how this tool is performing, because we all use ChatGPT on daily basis, so we'll be able to understand how this tool is also performing. So if you follow my mouse, currently I'm in Google homepage, and if I just paste this particular link address, that is DeepSeek.com. So this is the homepage of DeepSeek. Now what you can do, if you scroll down, you will be able to see the capabilities. They have shown how is it performing better than any other prominent models. You can see that Llama is there, Claude is there, GPT-4o is there, and it is performing better than some of the areas it already documented here. So I will not go through this all text. This is self-explanatory and you can check any point of time. Two things I would request you to check. First one is privacy policy, second one is terms of use, and we'll cover some of those pointers in a bit. Now coming back, if you want to use this tool, you can click on this particular icon so that you will be able to start. You can also download their mobile app by scanning this QR code. Once you will mouse over, you will be able to see this particular code. Let me show you how can you use it from your computer. So if you click here, then it will check and then you will be able to see their login page. Currently, I have my ID created. That's why I'm able to log in. You can use your Google credentials or your email ID to log in, but I will strongly recommend you to use a different email ID which you normally don't use for your day-to-day use, or that email ID doesn't contain anything, to be in safer side, so that that email ID doesn't go anywhere where you may not like. That's one part of it, and try not to use your Google login to log in to DeepSeek.com for now. Let the dust settle down, let people understand that how it is working, let other information comes out, and then only you can use your Google credentials to log in. But for now, use a different email ID to create your credentials and you use it. When I was trying to log in last week, they were facing some challenges related to some malicious attack. There was some cyber attack on them already which they were dealing with, which were blocking them to onboard new users. Now, coming back to this tool, this is very simple. Again, one text box where you can write your prompts. In the left side, you will be able to see your chat history. You have a profile here, but not much of details are available there. I'll come here in a bit, but before that, one small announcement. I'm in process to record one comprehensive course on generative AI covering ChatGPT, Google Gemini, Microsoft Copilot, and Claude. If you want to get a discount coupon once the course will be launched, there is a link in the description below. Please fill out that form. Now coming back, we are going to use our first prompt to see how this particular tool is performing. I'm pasting one prompt here. Please generate 10 sentences where first sentence will have 3 words, second will have 4 words, and subsequently 1 word will increase in every sentence. So this is one thing. Now, if I click on this particular icon, DeepThink R1, and this is the reason they are now in news. This particular feature is incredible. And I'll also show you one very fascinating thing, how this tool is working. If I click on this particular button, then it will start working. Now, if I zoom in a bit, you can see it's currently thinking and it is taking time. After that, you will be able to see that how is it thinking. It will show you that chain of thoughts also, which ChatGPT doesn't show you all the time. It has been trained to think like a human. The way we think in any of the scenario, anything, it is the same way it is thinking. You can see, okay, the user wants me to generate 10 sentences where each sentence increases by 1 word. So it is describing the things, and you can see this thought process is going on and this chain of thought, everything is visible to you. So step by step, whatever it is doing, that it is showing it to you. And now you can see it started generating and it gave us 10 different sentences, where in each sentence one additional word got added. So this is very good. And if you have any such requirement, while there's a controversy, there's a Chinese app and other things, end of the day, whenever you use any of the generative AI applications or specifically these large language models, how many times you use your confidential data, be it a Chinese app or American app, you should not be sharing your private data at all, right? So keeping that aspect in mind, this is another application for us. Whenever ChatGPT is charging us $20 per month, in case the same capability is available for free in another tool, we can definitely use it. But yes, with that caution that you should not be using any of your personal data, confidential data, which can harm you down the line. Now, let me try another prompt and see how it is doing in maybe math problem, specifically an arithmetic problem. If I just paste it here, a train 28 meters long is running at a speed of 72 km per hour. How long will it take to cross a platform of 220 meters long? And if I again hit this particular button, then it will start thinking and it will show you step by step how it's trying to solve that particular problem. If you are a student of math and you want to get some of the math related problems solved, you can see how AI is thinking. If that chain of thought also will help you to understand how can you also approach those problems down the line once you will do it yourself. Now you can see it started thinking about that problem and it started resolving it. So entire logic is using to solve it, it is visible to you. So specifically for math problem, I think it will be very, very helpful. So you'll be able to understand how to solve this kind of problems down the line without taking help of AI. Now you can see it calculated everything and it gave us the answer. So this is very good in case you are looking for any of the output where deep thinking is required by any of the AI. Now we checked few of the things. We asked it to generate some English content with some logic. Second, we asked it to solve a math problem, and both of the things it did properly. Now let me see if it can analyze any of the image and get the text out of it. So let me do that. Now if I mouse over to this clip icon, there you will be able to see currently it is only supporting text extraction only. So it cannot analyze any CSV or Excel file as of now. That capability is still not enabled. So let me check whatever it is capable of and how is it performing. If I click on this icon and in this dialog box, if I select this file, which is a scanned image from a book, and I click on open, and then you can see it is uploading and it is scanning that page. And now if I paste this particular prompt, can you analyze this image and extract text out of it? And then let's see how is it working. Because this particular image, if I show you, this is not a very easy image to work on. Currently it's working, and let me parallelly show you that image. So this is the image I gave where text are not very prominent in this part of this picture, right? Because there are some of the areas. I tried one OCR software with one PDF tool, it was not able to extract properly. So if you see that currently how it did, it checked everything, all the reasoning and everything, and it is now extracting the text. And let me check if it's done correctly or not. It actually done a fabulous job and it extracted those text properly. So OCR related capabilities are there. Using any of the file, you will be able to extract text, and that too without any error. Now let me understand another thing. I have another image. One person posted this picture in LinkedIn. I will add the link thread so that he gets the right credit, because I am not the owner of this file and I have not generated it. So I downloaded this particular file. Now there are several texts and this talks about DeepSeek only. Now if I add this particular file here and then if I click on open, now it is analyzing the file. If I type this particular prompt, can you help me to get a summary from this image? And if I hit enter, then it will start analyzing that particular file. And in this particular image, this is not a very easy thing, right? There are multiple diagrams, there are other things. So let's see how it works. Look the way it is thinking. The user probably wants a concise summary highlighting these main points. So this is thinking like a human. And if you see, it came up with all details in a text format and it is still generating. And currently it is responding a bit slower than the way it was doing maybe a few days back because of the maybe additional load currently. People are trying to check out this tool. Maybe that's the reason. And now if I ask this question, there are certain details shared in this document. Are those actually correct? Now, if I do for a fact check, now it should be also able to do. For that, I should have enabled this search option also. And this is one option which is available within DeepSeek, which is not possible in any other tool. In ChatGPT, you can only enable the thinking model or the search option. So both options are not available there. So if I do that, both options you can enable here. So before you execute your prompt, if you enable both options, then it will work using both features only. So this is one major thing which paid version of ChatGPT also doesn't give you. Now you can see it came up with certain things that document contains several claims about DeepSeek and its AI model, but some details are speculative. I will not go to the nitty-gritty of the document, but using this model, you will be also able to analyze any of the image which contains good amount of data, tables, other information, everything you will be able to analyze. So this is the first look of DeepSeek. I'm in process to record few more videos covering this particular new tool because I'm also exploring, I'm also doing some analysis. So where I'll be able to show you what to use it, what not to use it, comparison with other tools, those I'm working on. But this is the first look of DeepSeek. I just started using it some 1 week back, and whatever I found that I thought of showing in this video, please do subscribe to this channel if you want to watch other videos too. Now, if I come back to the earlier page and I see that particular option of privacy policy, this is very important before you start using it. And if I just search China, now you can see here one line is there where we store your information. The personal information we collect from you may be stored on a server located outside the country where you live. We store the information we collect in secure servers located in People's Republic of China. So this is one major thing you need to keep it in mind whenever you are using this tool. That's why in the beginning of this particular video, I told use one email ID which is not your main email ID. Use a new email ID altogether to check out this particular tool. So hopefully this video will be helpful for you to check out the new tool which created a buzz in this AI world in recent times. Now, while we are talking about this tool which created too much of hype, Google also recently announced availability of their Gemini 2.1 experimental model, using which you will be able to do certain things which were not possible before it came to market. I have recorded one detailed video covering those features. Check out this video to know everything about it.